Yo, what is up everybody, it is Saints Fan, and today I got a really cool video for you guys. As you see by the title, this is a zombie map pack, and this one actually is not converted from PC. This was strictly made on Xbox by this guy right there, Flaming Jeans, his gamer tag, and that was his YouTube channel. And this is the spawn area, and there's actually this little neat contraption which he actually taught me, and it's a little train that takes you around the map, and it just helps you load faster. But what you got to do is you come down here, and this is pretty much where all the maps are. Now, we're going to go to the rules, and I'm going to pan through them so you can see them, because there's a lot of different rules. Most of them are pretty basic, and they're sort of the same as Zombie, on Black Ops, those sort of rules. But, here we go. So, the first thing, obviously, is you have to set your gamma at 80%, play on easy only. Everyone stay with their host. Host kick players on the same, or not in the same map. Turn PvP off and fire spread on. No breaking or placing blocks. One set of armor and one sword. To turn zombie spawners on, you have to press the button at the beginning of each round. Here's about perk machines. They have mystery boxes. Most of these you can just read either right now, or just pause in the video, or when you download the map you can do it as well. But obviously they had to make some things. You can't have Juggernaut, you can't have as it works in Black Ops. So they had to make some things to make it work. I think Juggernaut's actually, I think it said strength potion, and so that's pretty cool. Here's the armor that you start out with, and you may think diamond armor is pretty overpowered, but trust me guys, like when you see these maps, it's pretty freaking difficult. Those are the creators, those are their gamer tags. Go, big shout outs to them. But here's the first map. Here is Nacht Toten. And obviously, if you guys know and play this map, this is the first room, and it's a really fun close quarters zombies map. And here we have the help door, and I know in Black Ops they actually don't have perk machines and pack-a-punch and all that stuff on this map, but he decided to put, there's the mystery box right there, but he decided to put a perk, or he put perk machines, I'm sorry, I can't even talk. And here we have the enchantment area, which is the pack-a-punch room. So you can, once you kill enough zombies, get enough XP, go pack-a-punch some stuff. They have wall items, there's the bow and arrow, then they have the cabinets and all that stuff, all like normal. But that was pretty much it for that one. I don't want to show too much of any of these maps, so you guys can go explore them yourself. But here we are in Verrucht, and it's actually just like the Black Ops one, where two people go on one side, two people on the other side, and then they have to go to the power. And then once they meet up at the power, they can actually be as a team and stuff like that. Now, here is another mystery box. The mystery box is in all the places. And then moving on, this is the kitchen, and then once you come through here, same map design as Black Ops. And then here's the power room. Now this contraption, it worked the first time I did it, but not the second time when I was recording. It's actually supposed to make like a pulsating light, so it looks sort of freaky and spooky, and it actually looks pretty cool if you get it to work. But obviously, as you see here, I had some trouble. But if you can actually get it to work, it still looks pretty cool. There's the mystery box, and then right behind us is actually the power. And I don't actually show it, but what they did with this map that's pretty cool and different from the Black Ops version is that they actually made the middle playable. What you can do, you can get some weapons off the wall, and then down here they have the pack-a-punch room. So even though this isn't in Black Ops, they decided to put it in just because it'd be cool. Now this one is my favorite, honestly, because this is the Rise, I think it's called, and as you see, that's the starting area. There's the freaking pod thing that you go to pack-a-punch. All the buildings are all there. Looking around, here you go. There's a perk machine. We're gonna hop down here and go to the center. There's actually the trap which works, which is really cool. There's the power right there, and there's the mystery box. One thing that's cool about this map is that we're gonna head back here to the teleporters, and obviously he couldn't get the teleporters to work like they would on Black Ops or Call of Duty, but what each teleporter has is a button inside the chest, and if you take all three of these buttons and you go back to where the pack-a-punch is at the beginning, there's 3 iron doors, and the 3 buttons open the iron doors to pack-a-punch. So that's how you pack-a-punch. So that's pretty cool. And then also what they did was made this spot playable as well. I know in Call of Duty you can't play over here, like it's cut off, but there's actually a perk machine over here too. And I think they called it like the random perk machine or something like that, because you don't know if it's gonna kill, or not kill you, but harm you with potions, or give you good potions, or give you XP. And as you see right there, I got some good stuff, and then the last thing I got was slowness. So it's definitely pretty cool, and you got to stay on your guard if you're going to that one. Now moving into Kino, this is the starting room for Kino der Toten, if you remember. Pretty cool. You got the little Nazi sign. And then here is the actual middle room. I'm not going to show too much of this map because I don't want to show too much of it off. But everything's there. Here's the middle room. There's actually up there, you can sort of see, is the where you pack a punch. And we're actually going to go to it. This is the portal. You got to get the flint and steel to light the portal. And once you come in here, we're actually in the Nether. And I'll get more into what that map is right there in a second. But we're going to hop back in the portal to go back into the normal world. And I don't know how they did it, but they got it so where once you do that, you actually end up here. So it's really cool, and it's like the exact same thing where in Call of Duty, you go to like that separate room for a second, and then you actually come up here, and then you can, obviously enchant your stuff, get some more, flint and steel if you need that. But that is pretty much it for Kino der Toten. But going into the Nether, this is actually Tranzit. And once we open these doors, this is the beginning room for Tranzit, and we are actually in the bus, and we're going to take the minecart, what you get, and here's the tunnels and Tranzit. This one has probably the most detail out of any of the maps, obviously because it's the biggest, but he has the bus system working. Actually at the beginning you get, I think each player gets like 3 redstone torches which act as fans on like the power supply in Call of Duty. We are actually at the diner right here, and what they have, and I'll show you in a second, they have the rooms where the ladder for the bus, and they have a couple other rooms. I can't actually remember what some of the other things are that you can get with the power. I know one of them's over here in this room. I forget what this does, but you can play around. Obviously, if you're more proficient in zombies than I am, or especially in Call of Duty, you will know what all this stuff does. But it's really cool because they have that. They actually, what's freaking really cool is in like the crops, they actually have, what is it, Nacht there and Toten and the tower to do like the Easter egg. Now I don't think they actually have the Easter egg working, but I think they were working on it, so it would work. So if that ever does come out, I'll update the download link. But here we have in town, and in town they have fire charges which you have to create. And once you create the fire charges by just finding them, you got to search around the area and find them. Then you can put them in here, burn these walls down, and right here, this door does not open unless you put one of the redstone torches down in the power room where you would put the fan to open it up in Call of Duty, which I can't remember which door it is, but if you know which one, you can figure it out. And here you have to go down here and search for the parts to create that, and then you can enchant just like in Call of Duty. And each separate, I think there's farm, power, there's town, and then there's bus, and each different one, I probably forgot one, but each different one has a certain thing that you can craft. And just like there's the lawnmower, there's the power supply fan thing, there's whatever other ones there are, and it's really cool. And then moving on into the last one on this map, this is actually a custom one. They actually have zombie spawners instead of the little contraptions they made in all the other ones. But this map is just pretty cool just to go have some fun on. It's nothing Call of Duty related. They just made it on their spare time. But that is pretty much it with this video. I know it's been long, but I just wanted to make sure you guys can see all the Call of Duty zombie maps, because these, I know there's been a lot of remakes, but I'm not gonna lie, these guys, my friends who made this, this is probably the best zombie remake of any Call of Duty maps that's probably out there on Xbox, because just the amount of stuff they did with Tranzit and all that, it's crazy, guys. So go download the maps. Like I said, download link will be in the description. Hope you guys enjoy. Give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying the map pack series, because I think I have a map pack PC converted Stadium Edition, which is really cool. And subscribe so you don't miss out on anything that I put out, because we got TU12 coming out, which I'm putting up a lot of videos on, so subscribe for that. But like I said, hope you guys enjoy, and as always, it's your boy Saints Peace.